There we go.
I don't know if that
One,
works.
2, 3. Will that work? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yeah. Yeah, I think you did that. That's what you needed to do. Okay. Goodbye. Come on.
Okay.
Thank you very much, producer. That's my beautiful son, the producer. We can hear you now. Thank you, Mr. Cuff. Thank you, Streaky Bacon. Thank you, Joodles. Thank you, Girl from Mars. These shows have been so successful lately. The earlier show tonight, I think we had 200 and something live viewers at the early show. And so that's really good news. We're coming back. Would you excuse me, everyone, while I get my, what is this thing here? Let me put this over here. It's always the reverse way to the way it needs to be. Thank you very much. Elite, thank you very much. Darklands is here too. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Darklands. Give me a second. I'm gonna go comb my hair. I haven't shaved today. I look horrible, but he's been in the bathroom, so I know this mansion has many, many bathrooms, but I keep my shaving stuff in one bathroom, so I can't use the other bathroom, basically. But thank you very much. Thank you. Let me just make sure that this is turned off. It's turned off. Okay. What do you?
Any batteries?
What kind of batteries do you need?
Double A.
AA batteries. No. No. Go look by my desk. Okay. So where are we? Welcome back to the show. Welcome back. I shouldn't have done it this time. I got to wake up tomorrow at 10 o'clock because I'm doing Mike Graham's show tomorrow. Do you guys watch Mike Graham? I'm doing his show tomorrow. Okay. I need AA. Rusty Brown. Good to see you, but not the batteries. Very funny. Can I leave and go comb my hair? I'm going to go comb my hair. I got both. I can't go in the bathroom. He's in the bathroom. I can't go in the bathrooms. I should have combed my hair earlier, but it didn't go on. It had some Java error that my son automatically fixed, number one. And then just now, the sound couldn't fix it. And I'm also doing a load of laundry. I found a whole mess of laundry in the street. I thought maybe some of it would be good for me, but I don't think it is good for anybody. And now this music is going on. Why is this music sound going on? Maybe that's what it is. Enable chat. Is this the sound? Can you hear me, everyone? Can you hear me? So I found a whole bag of laundry. Not laundry. It's clothes. It's clothes. And it's out in the rain. And I guarantee you, if I don't pick it up and look through it and take it to the charity shop down the street for cancer people. Not that I believe in cancer. I don't. It's not the cancer. It's not the cancer one. It's another one. It's the small one. Then it won't be. It'll be left there. It'll be dumped. I found it in the street. I thought there might be a size that I need. That's what I thought. I thought there might be a size, but there probably isn't. And it's all girls stuff. But it was getting wet. So I thought, you know what I'll do? Because I'm a great guy. You know this about me, Lewis Schaffer. I'm a great guy. I am a great guy. That I'm going to wash it. And then tomorrow I'll take it to the charity shop along with the other stuff that I found. I'll show you what else I found. Hold on. It's like a disease. Like a disease. I don't know if you can see this. This is wet right now, but can you see these nice gloves? Can you see these really nice, I guess they're builders' electrical gloves or something. And I found them on the street. Well, it wasn't on the street. Somebody had left them on a bush in Mundamia Road. Anyway, Andrew Rubin is here. Hello, Andrew. A charity shop for a small disease or a big disease. I think it's like a personal cancer thing that this. I don't know. There must be a way to make money off of this. You know, off of opening up a charity shop. They're builders gloves. They're builders gloves. I'm gonna have to wash them too. What's their range? Someone may care to oblige you with the coating of the glove. Is there coating on are these expensive gloves? Do they do they look expensive? Do they look expensive? I don't know what they say on the inside. What do they say on the outside? They say Traffy TG 1060. And it's got a code on the bottom here. On the bottom. Let's go here. 4131A. 4131A. Do you recognize these, anybody? I don't know. You know what I mean? You can't sit there and say, oh, someone dropped these, they're going to come back. Not in Britain, they're going to come back. It's not cancer research, Alex. It's the other shop. It's right here in Peckham. It's up by Nigel Road bus stop. There's actually a bus stop right in front of it. I read the labeling and studied them, find the code, and then what happens? Do I got to find the person? Are they that expensive? Are these kind of leather gloves? Do you want me to look them up? I'll look them up for you. I'm going to look them up. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to look them up. Traffy TG 1060. Let's see what it says. There they go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. They're between 2 pounds. They're between 2 pounds and 2 pounds 50. Safety gloves plus a heavy delivery, 5 pounds. They're basically 8 pounds because it's like 5 pounds 76 plus 4 pounds delivery. Can you see that? Can you see the different gloves? I mean, they're very good quality gloves. Yeah, cut a red. There you go. Water resistant and washable, superb hot grip, contact resistant. I mean, they're good. I think you need these if you're going to be working in the 4 pounds. But how much is shipping? That's the thing. So they're 4 pounds 81. For how many? I don't think you can buy one pair. Can you go buy one pair? I'm sure some tech-minded soul can freeze frame, zoom in, gather the required data, and search for you. Maybe they can. I'm being very open about what I'm doing here. I'm being really, really open. You could use those gloves for picking up other things. Yes, I could, and I'm gonna use them to pick up. I mean, I pick up rubbish with my bare hands. Ooh. Pick up rubbish with my bare hands. I'm not afraid of germs at all. And we've spoken about this before. I'm not afraid of germs, not afraid of viruses, don't believe in vaccines, do not believe in the concept of infection, or whatever words that they use. Who knows other words about spreading germs? I'd read the labeling and study them, find the code, and tick what? Keith Bexley is here. Hello, Keith. He's saying hello to Jedster. Carrie B is here. Okay, thanks for reminding me to go to live chat. I appreciate that. John Van Dam says, well, they've been used in a murder. I reckon Chinese Elvish planted them. Stay safe, Lewis. Could be. Does it look like they're used in a murder? They're a bit spooky. I bought a DVD of Faulty Towers off eBay for £1, but the postage and what does P&P stand for? Postage and processing, postage and what does P&P stand for? Carrie B says hello. Lewis and everyone, hello, you sexy mothers. I love that. I love when women talk kind of dirty like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't like it. I'm not sure. But stay safe. Rusty Brown. So he says he paid the P&P. What is postage and packaging? It's just like saying additional amount just to be on the safe side, because they don't know what the post is going to be. If the post is £1, they're going to charge you £4. The rest is packaging, which is just profit. Everything needs a package. Lewis basically provides an expensive lost and found service. Yeah, Nunhead Man 2. Well, Nunhead Man 1. That's where you'll find it. I'll put it up on. I mean, I should. I want to put this thing up on Vinted. This thing. Remember, I got this thing. It looks a bit crusty. Can you see that? I mean, I got Joodles sent me a picture of one that she has. I shouldn't out her that she's got one like this. This is ow. It's very. I mean, it just looks horrible. It looks horrible. I don't know how much I could sell it for. £10. Do I need it? It's the kind of thing. Do I need all the girls tend to like this, don't you think? Girls tend to like this thing. Found outside a church. It looks it. Yes, you're right. It looks that way. Can you see that? I don't even know what brand this is called. It's called something. I found this yesterday. Is that a prison shirt? No, it is not a prison shirt. It's just a regular. It's a. I don't know what it is. It's not a prison shirt. I don't know where I got this from. I probably got it from a charity shop or something. I used to go shop in charity shops. Now I basically provide stuff for charity shops. Um, it's not a prison shirt. Does it look good? I don't know if it's my color. I mean, I need to shave to look amazing. Have you charged it up and tried it yet? It only lasts a half an hour. Then it ain't worth anything. Okay, well, I'll have to. I've charged it up. I think I've charged it up. I've charged it up. It's an old one because it's got a USB-C. It's got a small, whatever this small head thing here. It's not a big thing. So it's got this. Do you know why you can't put these in one way or the other way? Do you know why? To save some money. Because they'd have to rearrange, they'd have to have two inputs or something. Lewis, found on a crusade. Yeah, because it looks like a Christian thing, Carrie B. It does. You should buy stuff to resell from charity shops. I should, but I've got a lot of stuff listed and people aren't buying it. They bought it a lot before Christmas and a couple of days after Christmas. And then they stopped buying. I think I've sold about 175 pounds worth of stuff. But it is something. It's good stuff. It's a revenue source. I brought a vinyl in a charity shop last week for £3. Sold it on eBay today for £57. That is amazing. Congratulations, Darklands. I think USB-C is the newer one that looks like a micro USB. I think isn't that what it's called, a micro USB? I don't know what the difference of those two things are, Alex, but thank you for pointing that out. Amazon do all the deliveries themselves and do it in bulk, and they rarely investigate people who claim their items don't arrive, but losing small profit is what gets more customers. A lot of stuff doesn't get delivered. Like, for example, my neighbor here, he had a package, and I've been meaning to write him and say, your package is outside my door. I'm gonna take a moment and do this right now. Do you mind if I do this right now? I'm gonna do it right now to my really nice neighbor. They're vegans, my nice neighbor. Your package outside flat. I can't tell you the number. Flat, and it's not my flat. It's the neighboring number. Okay, so that's that. Micro USB is one side bigger than the other. USB-C can be put in either way. Okay, I did not know that. I know they've got so many. I don't know that, but I think there are things you put it in, it doesn't work. There's lots of these USB things that could be amazing, but you can't use them because it's for data, or it's for to recharge your battery. I think it is right. Vatnai is here. I've not been able to sell anything on eBay for the last 6 months. I might try Vinted. I used to do well. There you go. Hold on a second. Did I get a message back? I'm going to have to turn this off. Okay. Let's turn this off. Jeff Bezos is smart. Weird, but smart. I mean, he doesn't seem super genius, but he seems like he's a bright enough guy. Seems like really hardworking. He didn't work hard finding a new girlfriend, but he's really hardworking. My mates started doing that, Alex. She got a 4,000 pound tax bill and is making a killing from charity shops. Yeah, well, that's what they do. You watch the programs. You watch the programs. You got to take advantage. You got to take advantage of people. There's a certain kind of person. They buy a lot of stuff at charity shops. They sell a lot of stuff at charity shops, and they wind up making no money. That used to be me. A lot of people have started reselling now, Judels. I used to do it. Might have to start again. Let's all start. Let's not tell everybody, but yeah. Let's tell everybody. I recently cut out carbs for breakfast, Rusty, and lunch, and have more energy during the day. Well, there you go. Are we allowed to discuss carbs? The people here don't want me to discuss carbs because I discuss it too much, but I am with you. What about cutting it out at dinner time? You'll feel like actually amazing. You'll feel amazing. Some leads are fully wired, says Kermit. Others are only wired for power charging either. So the power comes in, but you can't get the data to go through them. I guess aren't they all power charging? And some transmit data. Kermit, is that the right answer? I wouldn't have the patience to run to the post office that often. Well, I'll tell you something that's amazing. What's amazing with Vinted, you don't need to write the address on the label. You don't need to prepare the label. You don't even have to worry about being paid. You go there, and it's ready for you. It's ready. They go and they print it out. Okay. Well, Elixir. I'm not gonna look where you're living. Let's not all look. Shame not to sell on eBay. Recently, they changed the tax structure so the buyer pays. Okay. All right. So there you go. The buyer pays. eBay seems like it's a bit too complicated. Paul Yoward. Rusty Lewis is right about everything. Do you want to know something? I think I am. I'm not about everything, but pretty much everything. Yes, everything. Germs are nothing to worry about. Irritation causes inflammation, causes disease. That's the answer. We're not allowed to discuss Jews, and we're not allowed to discuss carbs. So, because I get it in my brain. We've done these streams for 239 plus 85. So what does that mean? 200. I've got to do the math. I can't do the math. What is 239? 239 plus 86 is 5 with plus a 1 plus a 2 plus a 2. 325 shows that we've done, that we've listened to. I think they've been good. Reform meeting went well in my Nico DeSanto shirt, Paul Yoward. What did they say? Was there anybody below the age of 30 there? Anybody below the age of 40? I'm gonna ask that Maltese Phil over. I'm not going into your bath, Elite Elixir. I'm not gonna go there. If you were a girl, I might go. North is here. North. No, PWD is only on some ports. What do you mean PWD? What do you mean? I wouldn't have so Judas before said I wouldn't have the patience to run to the post office that often. Yeah, you got to run to the post office. But because I'm out every day picking up rubbish, today I walked 9,600 steps, which is almost 10,000. Which is why you can't tell how thin I am, but I'm getting thin. I woke up. I shouldn't even brag about it because tomorrow I won't be a good boy. I'm going to be a good boy. I had like 10 nectarines today. I wouldn't say 10, maybe 6, possibly 7 nectarines. But each nectarine is 40 is 40 grams. Exactly what I said. If they are fully wired, then they have data transfer. Otherwise, they're only two wires. There are only two wires connected for power. So how can you tell? How can you tell if it's the right wire to transfer data, Kermit? Anyway, so Mr. Steve Cuff is there. So we've got everybody there. Oh my God, we got everybody there. Okay, let's not fall behind in the stream in the thread. That was the worst explanation ever. What? Joodles asks, is she asking me or is she asking you, Kermit? I used to buy slightly old stock, BUY, Amazon returns and excess stock and bankrupt stock from a commercial auction site called John Pye. There are thousands of lots every week. Yeah, but how do you know? How do you know? You buy a whole load of wine and you find out it's vinegar, It's maybe that's the way to go. eBay doesn't like VPNs. And if you forget to turn it off, they lock your account. I got fed up with creating account after account, says Rusty. I did not know that. I don't have a VPN. Maybe I should. You can, with sales, have a postman pick it up for you. What if it's a big item or something? How can that happen? Okay, so Keith Bexley is here. Alex says, when someone buys something, you get a QR code with your email. All you have to do is package it, then show the worker the QR code. They print the label and stick it on. That's exactly right. That is exactly right, Alex. Thank you, Alex. 325, Andrew Rubin says. We've done 325 of these fakakta, as to be Jewish, shows. We've done 325. It's great you're doing the sums on paper. So refreshing to see. Love you again. Thank you very much, Scott. Just do car boots and live stream, Lewis. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to not be a business. I'm just trying to get rid of my stuff. I want to know what stuff has value and what stuff doesn't. And when they come and get me for being a Jew, or when they come and get me for being a nationalist, when they come and get me for hating Team World, I'll be prepared. I will be prepared for it. But North says just do car boots and live stream. Yeah, maybe that's just the way to go. That's just the way to go. Don't worry, Lewis. I'll get you pissed off. No, you're not getting me pissed off. In Banbury, the proportion of people over 30 is 60%. No formal meeting, mostly older. I guess it's a nice place to live. Older people like nice places. I used to have an eBay with a full shop front, Kermit says. I was a 5-star priority seller around Halloween time. I used to have to get up at 5 a.m. to pack up 60 parcels before taking the post bag to the post office. Yeah, it could be, quite a delaying process. Rusty Brown says, I never track how much I walk in steps. I never know if it's far or not. I just measure in miles. Probably walk about 3 miles or 45 or 60. 3 miles is probably about 8 to 10 miles. 8 to 10,000 steps. Yeah, that's enough. I think if I walk 6, I think maybe not. Maybe it's about 7,000 steps. I mean, I should do more. I mean, Russ is always making me feel bad because he's always running around. Can you hear me? Does it sound clear? I never track how much okay, sorry. Lewis is on GB News and doesn't have a VPN. Yeah, I'm right here. Anyway, I'm right here. I'm not on GB. Thank you. You had to tell him that, Joodles, that I'm not on GBN. You had to say that to North. He doesn't need to know. He wants to know that I'm a winner. I'm a success. I get rid of my old stuff by picking jug up from the streets. Put that in quotation marks. That's like something that I might say. Yeah. And I see if anybody wants it. If nobody wants it, When they come after me, I'll just leave it behind. I leave it behind. But that's very funny, Streaky Bacon. He says, I get rid of my stuff by picking junk up off the streets. I very rarely got bad news or broken stuff from John Pye. If the odd item was duff, which means not good, which I just learned today, that's the risk you take to get cheap items to sell on. Landline telephones, microphones, and music tech did well. Yeah, well, how many years ago was this, Vatanai? Okay, all layered up with weights. What are we talking about here? Lewis, oh, okay, hold on a second. Lewis has a industriousness of 0%, but he's the hardest working reducer of hoarding. And maybe the other way around. My hoarding is not. Look at the place; it's just stuff with stuff. But thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that, Paul Yoward. Okay, so Joodles. North is speaking to Joodles. It's a joke about chilling for VPNs that GBN does when he was on it. Yeah, I guess you got to take the ads where you got to take it. Mr. Cuff goes streaky bad. I was thinking the same. What are we talking about? Me? What happened to Palace tonight, Lewis? I heard from Joodles. Will you still watch them in the championship? Yes, of course I will. Of course I will. I'm a real fan. I'm not a Premier League fan. I don't go to watch Manchester City or Liverpool or Manchester United. I'm a real fan. Just do a morning run, guys. It gets the step nonsense out of the way. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Just run, but you don't need to run. I broke my foot running. I broke my foot running. And I hurt my knee. It's not a great thing running. Just do them. Okay, so that's what North says. Thank you, North. Thank you, North. If you visit the supermarkets on the 15th of February in the morning, you can buy cheap Valentine's stuff, then buy it for a profit the next year, says Rusty Brown. That's a good idea. Let's go do that. Let's go buy stuff cheap. North says, Joodles, no need to be sorry. I wish he was still on GB. He was one of the few funny ones. I do appreciate you saying that. I don't believe that to be true, but I do believe that. I do believe that. Elixir, let's calm down. Everything is fine. People love to buy Apple packaging on eBay. People love to buy Keepa on Oy Vey. On Oy Vey. To buy Keepa. You mean a hat on Oy Vey. There's a joke in there. Lawrence Fox used to be on GB News. He used to be married to Billie Piper and has kids with her. Yeah, he was a good-looking guy. He came from an amazing family, and now he's banned too. My team is down from the Premiership this season. I can't wait for the ticket price. Can't wait. The ticket price is killing me, North. What team was relegated last year? What team? I mean, that's what's great about football. You see these incredible teams, and they used to play in the big time, like Ipswich look, Barnley. Burnley came back, and these teams come back. They come back. Billie Piper, says Mr. Cuff, and Lawrence Fox were interviewed by Chris Evans a few years ago. It was a great interview, as she is Chris Evans's ex. So she was a pretty girl, I think. Lilith. Where's Lilith? Hold on a second. Where did Lilith come from? I don't see Lilith. I do not see Lilith speaking on the thread here. How can you see Lilith on the thread? I don't see it. Okay. How did you know that Lilith was here today? How did you know that? When someone buys something, you get a QR code for. Okay, yes, okay. I'm sorry. I snuck back online. Industrious Point was a subversion of expectations as you were getting on for the hardest working comic, at least 3 hours a day. Maybe I'll turn joke of Jewish eBay, oy vey, instead of eBay, into in reality to get revenge. Probably they have a trademark too, possibly. I mean, I can be very hard working. If I go to a job, if you don't make me sit there in my own stew, I'm not good with my own stew. I worked with Billy Piper's granddad on a building site. He was very tough guy, miserable as fuck also, because he knew his daughter was making so much more money. Maybe that's what it is. That's what it is. Hi, Lewis. Joe is here. And everyone, I'm late, but you're here. Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She is the most beautiful woman in the world for me, North. I'd have turned in a heartbeat. How do you know? Okay, turned in a heartbeat. Could you turn in a heartbeat for me, Joodles? Change your whole plans and say, you know what? I love Lewis Schaffer. Can you do that? Is Lilith here, Cellaire? Where is she? Where is she? Piper is a great actor. Is she a good actor? Is she still around? What is she doing? How old is she? About 50 now. I've sent maybe 40. No, probably 50. I've sent my mother the same birthday card for the last 4 years. I let her put it on the mantelpiece for the day. Then I collected and sent it to her again. She has forgotten about it by then. That's really funny, Andrew, and very Jewish. No, it's funny. It's really funny. Talking about money, the EU want to accelerate the move to digital money. Rachel Reeves has spoken about the financial alignment with the EU. Your money will not be safe when it happens. My friend was talking to me about that today. Not about that, but about how the EU it could be a matter of weeks or months before something just starts happening really fast, and the banks stop loaning them money or whatever they do. Apparently, the creating Canadian shooter was trans. This is becoming more and more common. I saw the stats on that today. Very, very common. It's the highest level of trans shooters in the last 10 years. Is Billy Piper the one who married to Chris Evans? Yes, yes, yes. I guess that's a yes. I don't really know who she is really, but I know I've heard the name a million times. She was 15 when she released her first song, Paul, but I don't think she was with Chris then. Let's hope not. Did you ever hear his side of their splitting story? I near cried. Well, what happened? She split and took the kids and didn't let him see? What happened, Joodles? Because I'd like to hear that. I like to hear a sad story. It makes me feel better. Who knew giving kids wrong sex hormones would make them mental? Well, one thing about you, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, it's really bad. I'm against it, 100%. I'm against transing kids. I'm against that unbelievably. Yeah, we discussed that to Darklands. Piper was also married to Lawrence Fox. You know, these girls get married. They get married. They have, But will they do Lewis Schaffer? I don't think they're going to do Lewis Schaffer. Can you do Lewis Schaffer? I can't help myself. I'm trying to preserve trees using the Christmas card again and again and again. Paulie, I think she was 16 legal, but didn't start dating till she was 18 when she did the song. Is that what you're saying? She married him at 18. I mean, really, let people get married when they're young. Let them get married when they're young. Not 9, but when they're 18 or 16 or whatever. She was sleeping on his sofa, and he looked at her and just knew he couldn't keep her because she needed more from life, like Rose. She was sleeping on his cat, sleeping on him on the sofa. What does that mean? On him, Joodles. What do you mean by sleeping on him? Can you correct that? I don't even understand what that means. And just knew he couldn't keep her, so she needed more from life. She moved onwards. Well, the truth is, Chris Evans is not that good looking. I shouldn't say anything. She's not that good looking. I can't believe trans is a thing, says North. Didn't we just call it nutters? Yeah, it was. It's not. It's really bad. It's pervy too. If you want to dress as a woman, do it at home, like I do. He admitted being a bad influence. That basically went on a year-long bender. Is that what Chris Evans said? Her early songs were filth. I got nothing to fear. Your love will be my guide, says Kermit. I've never been this satisfied. It's something deep inside. Well, I mean, women care about that stuff at an early age, and I think that they should. Not that they should, but it's probably better than not caring. She was lying on him asleep. She was sleeping on him. And then she thought she had a dream. What? So she was sleeping. So what did she do when she was sleeping? Biggest waste of money and resources. Okay, what are we talking about? Like Mrs. Merton show and that lovely Debbie McGee. Yeah, I mean, why can't men and you know what I mean? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. It's really people have delayed getting married and having kids and all that stuff way too long. How the F do you not understand sleeping on him and need to be, what is sleeping on him? She's asleep and then she's thinking while she's sleeping. It didn't make perfect sense. Time to give up. I think it needs to be explained further. She was lying on him asleep. She was sleeping on him like a little girl or something. So she's sleeping on him. And then she thought, I need more than this. So she was dreaming. If she was sleeping and thinking, that's called dreaming. An Oxford guy has a full beard, stomach length, and Laura Ashley dresses. He's hard to take serious. I'm with you. At Oxford, a guy. Yes. Come on. Yes. Yes. It's all a lie. But the whole world is filled with lie. Thanks, Fatima. I'm not responsible. No, it's not me. You said, was she dreaming this? She wasn't thinking this because it was a dream. If you're asleep, he fucking looked at her and knew it was over. Oh, he knew it was over. Well, what was the age difference between the two of them? Piper was asleep and Evans was doing the thinking. Okay, well, I didn't read it that way. That could have been easily explained, but oh no, I'm the idiot. I'm the idiot. I might be an idiot. And that's why you're happy, because you think to yourself, well, this guy is a Jew and he's supposed to be smarter than me. I'm an idiot. You just could have said that. I thought she was thinking that she wanted more. Like the old billionaire that married Anna Nicole Smith. He wouldn't have been happier with cash in his post office. He wouldn't have been happier. He wouldn't have been happy with cash in his post office account. But his family lost all of that money because she took it all. She took it all. I'm listening to all of you people. No, North. You take my side. Do not take Judith's side. She doesn't need your side. She's a pretty girl. She doesn't need you to take her side. Yeah. Go back to I can't go back, go up and down. It's not easy. It's not easy to do that, Jules. You know that. It's not easy to do that. Use more punctuation, please. Can't we get through a single stream without you making Jules yell at you? She says she doesn't yell at me, but she was yelling at me. She was calling me she didn't call me a tard, but somebody else did. But that was the impression I was getting. Let's take a vote. You can tell there's something between Jules and me. There's something. She gets very angry at me. She's like my ex-wife or my present wife. Like my ex-wife used to end every sentence with you, idiot. You effing idiot. Every sentence. Even if she didn't say it, she was thinking it. I had a cousin who appeared on Funhouse with Pat Sharp in the 90s. That cousin now works for ITV as a researcher for game shows. Okay, congratulations, Rusty. You have a semi-successful cousin. I pray for the day, Jets. What do you pray for the day? Can't we get through a single stream without. I'm not making her. Are you yelling at me? You guys aren't yelling at me. She's always yelling at me. Why is she? Why does Judels yell at me? It's not anger, it's frustration. Well, you're the one who's frustrated. That's a really bad quality to be frustrated. Either you're not explaining it properly, or you don't understand it properly, or you've got you got too much pent up emotion. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pent up emotion. Uh, get Lewis to be the presenter of Funhouse. I don't even know what it is. I already said no. But I'll say yes. Confused over the subject matter, having joined late, but trying my best, says Joe Warrior Princess. We were talking about Piper. What's her name? Piper. What is her name? And I didn't understand the whole thing. Here's the deal. I'm going to end the show in about 20 minutes. We have to end the show because I've got to be at Vauxhall in at 10 o'clock in the morning. At 10 o'clock in the morning. Do you like the way? Because I'm on the TV tomorrow, and I don't know whether I'm going to be able to fall asleep. Whatever it is, confused over subject matter. Okay, this is a quote by Evans. As she lay asleep on me, I realized I couldn't give what she wanted. Hours of stiff cock. She need yes. Did he? No, he didn't say that. Did he say that? Did he say that? What was the age thing? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up because you're not helpful. How old was he and how old was she? Whatever it is. Chris Evans age. He's no, that's not this Chris Evans. Chris Evans age radio UK. How old is he? He was born 1966, which makes him he's 59 years old. Okay. And how old is, what's her name? Piper. What is her name? What's her name? I forget I forget her name already. I'm gonna look over here. Um, Billy Piper. I think that's a really great name. Billy Piper. Like a boy. Like a boy. Age 59. She was 16 years younger than he was. How old was Chris Evans? This is the question. Let's go over here. Pay attention to this, everyone. Pay attention to this, everyone. Sorry, Kermit. I didn't see it there. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. How old was Chris Evans? Boy band went from 5, went into marry 2001. She was just 18. So if he was born in 1966, he was 35 years old, was 17 years older. I mean, what a mouth she has. Do I find her pretty? Um, 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 I don't want to say. I don't want to say. We don't need to pay attention. We read the chat. Okay, I'm sorry. So she was 17 years older. Put on your glasses, Lewis. I don't need to put on my glasses. I can see everything now. I can see clearly now. The rain has fallen. Do I find her attractive? Do you find her attractive? I don't know if I'm going to play the images. Um, 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 so she was born in 1983, which makes her 43 years old now. Um, I don't know. I'm going to have to say yes. I'm going to have to say yes. Not as beautiful as Judels, but Piper did a good adaptation of Chaucer, which is surprisingly funny. Chaucer, says Paul Howard. The photos don't do her justice. She is actually good looking. She's got a big mouth there. Big mouth. Big mouth. Dr. Gordon is here. Hello, Dr. Gordon. Hello, ineffable, you say. What are you saying that about? Is that really? She needed hours of yeah, maybe they do need that. Maybe they do need that. Yeah, you get frustrated because I'm trying. It's not the glasses. I'm trying to read what other chat reads everybody's what chat reads everybody's comment? Lewis Schaffer's the only one. Um, I don't know. You know what it is about women? They're not sitting there saying, I need hours and hours of a stiff, whatever it is. They don't necessarily need that. But it's very similar to me and my two girlfriends, both very, very young. So once I established that she was 23 and very clever, I tried to encourage her to raise the price. I'm not going to put on glasses. I'm reading this without glasses. I'm reading it without glasses. Sorry. Let me just put this here. Put this here. Put this here. Close. Close. Close full screen. Why is this not here? Why is it not working? Can you see this? The screen is black. There's the screen. There's a screen. It's not anger. Okay, let's get back on track. Let's get back on track. Okay. At hymn practice one day, the headmaster asked the thickest boy, what does ineffable mean? That's funny. But that's not nice. You thick people. It's like if you don't know, you don't know. You don't want to embarrass anybody. A lot of mature people do, Lewis. Do what? What do? They like older men. But the fact is, he's not that good looking. Let's look at a picture of what he looks like. Can we look at a picture of what he looks like? Chris Evans, images. And this is when he was young. I mean, he's not horrible looking. He's not horrible looking. But this whole idea of glasses, you do not need glasses. Throw the glasses away. That's what I say. The most beautiful women are named after flowers. Daisy, Rose. I've never known a Brooke to be unattractive. Or a Jessica. Yeah, well, yeah, I've known Jessicas, I don't know if it has to do, with how, whatever. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say. But she is very beautiful. I mean, she's not, do I have a type? If she paid attention to me, what? Oh, she was called Rose in Doctor Who. I don't know that. I never watched Doctor Who. Would you not have to be more than 17% gay to find Evans attractive? As a 17% gay man, I don't find him attractive. Maybe if I was more, I would find him attractive. Is that the point you're making? Ineffable means not understandable. Isn't that what ineffable means? I think that's what it means. Ineffable meaning. too great or extreme to be expressed or described in words. Okay, ineffable. Incapable of being expressed or described in words. Maybe I don't even know what it means. Ineffable. I don't think I've ever used that word. An ineffable joy, not to be spoken because of its sacredness, unutterable, ineffable name of the deity. Okay, that's quite possible. That's quite possible. No, it means she's so beautiful that you cannot describe her beauty. I like your definition, laugh out loud, Vantanai. I'm 64, Vantanai. I'd consider any woman 40 plus. Apart from labor, women are liberals or greens or people with blue hair. Ruben says, stop scratching your greasy hair, then scratching your face. You'll give yourself spots. Yes, well, I do believe that. I believe that. When you see somebody who's sitting there like this all the time, they always have bad skin because they're causing irritation, which causes inflammation. That's what a lot of acne is, or spots, as you would call it. You would call it that. I would call it that. Thank you, Andrew, for saying that. Let's see. There is a line in the hymn, "O tell of his might, ineffable love." It means, according to this, it means ineffable means there aren't the right words to describe it, right? When it comes to dogs, maybe attractive isn't the word, says Rusty Brown. If it's got blue hair and a nose ring, just avoid the argument that's coming. Yeah, you can just see. You can just see an argument that's coming. Itchy hair. I don't have itchy hair. I used to have dandruff. Now I don't have any. Can you see? There's no dandruff there. But I used to have dandruff. I used to have psoriasis on my face. I've actually, can you see? I've got like a couple of holes. Could it be on this side? A couple of holes on my face. That's just developed. You're going to get the full list of previous ailments, Alex. Irritation causes inflammation. It causes inflammation. Okay, everybody, this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go over the top fans before we say goodbye. Maybe if you haven't contributed in a week or two or whatever in a month, go to Ko-fi. Go to Ko-fi. If you haven't done it at all, go to Ko-fi.com, ko-fi.com. It's Lewis Schaffer and make a contribution. Keep the stream going. Or go to patreon.com/Lewis Schaffer. I think that's what it is. Or go to paypal.com/Lewis Schaffer. I'm looking at you right now. I mean, it would be nice. Make sure that everybody has liked the stream. I'm going to go check, see how many people have liked the stream. And then what we will do is we will guess what the largest concurrent group of people who've been on the stream, and take a guess. We had 40 on the earliest stream, so that was like, when this stream is not dying, this stream is not, maybe it's not booming, but it's doing very, very well. Jim Gordon, the first person to write down the number wins. And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. And make sure we like the stream. You could like the stream. Only 13 people, only 14 people have liked the stream. Everybody, just like the stream. It's not that hard. Maybe subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And then I go over here and I try to see what the top number is. And then as I'm looking, Kermit will tell me, because he's very competent. And so he's going to tell me. Oh, look at this. And you've done really, really well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So who has said, come on, get in there. Everybody, pick a number. You got to be in it to win it. You've got to be in it to win it. And I'm going to tell you who the winner is. I'll tell you in a second because you guys are all guess. All guess. Okay, so I was looking for it on my computer, but I don't have it on computer. Here we go. And the winner is, thank you everyone. Oh, I didn't list the top fans. I know who the winner is, but I'm going to say who the top fans. Carrie B was 21 and Keith Bexley was 20 and North was 19 and Girl from Mars was 18. Vatanai 17. John Van Dam, thank you John, was 16. 15 is Rocket League and 14 is Alex and 13 is Darklands. 12 is Jedster. 11 is Streaky Bacon. 10 is Mr. Cuff. Celair is 9. Rusty, thank you, Rusty. He's Rusty Brown. He's 8. Judel is 7. Always high up there, Judel. Andrew is 6. Joe, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Joe is 5. Hi-ho Kermit. Let me just see who these. I've got to make the typeface a bit smaller, so I can read it. 4 is Hi-ho Kermit. 3 is Paul Yoward. Number 2, doing a great job. When you're here, you're really welcome and appreciated. Dr. Gordon, number 2, and the winner is Elite Elixir Scott, MC Scott. So thank you. Everybody, number 1, Elite Elixir. Thank you very much. Here is the thing. Coming in, straight in, with number 32 is Dr. Gordon. Dr. Gordon wins. You win the whole thing. So you've done a really good job. So I will see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock, I hope. Come tomorrow at 5. At 5. And thank you, everybody. If I haven't mentioned your name, which I don't know if I think I've mentioned everybody's name. Alex, thank you, Alex. I think I've mentioned pretty much everybody. It's been a brilliant show, one of our best shows. This has been one of our best nights, I could say. I think it's been a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant night. We will see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to say goodbye. We're going to keep the stream going for 2 minutes. For 2 minutes. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow at 5. Beautiful. Let the love flow.